Please allow me to share screen. We'll be starting in 2 minutes. Thank you for waiting. Okay, so now it's 2:15. Shall we get Jin to start the seminar?
Yeah, good afternoon to everyone. I'm Jin here. Thank you for attending this afternoon preview. The preview was starting soon. Before starting, let me introduce our teacher, Andy. He's the founder and CEO of HR Coaching Training, executed in 2001, MBA from UK, started accountant, Singapore, trainer and speaker of Edoo 413 Private Limited. Since 1996, trained over 13,000 people in 16 countries. Topic included Yijing, up of over 36 strategies, finance, management, etc. Lastly, the program together welcome teacher Andy. Teacher Andy.
Thank you, Jin. Good afternoon. Today we are having this seminar called How to Have the Wealth and Success with the Right Numbers. So you can see I've been doing training. So one of the topics I do is eating. In fact, I have written 6 books, of which 2 books are about eating. Some people call it the Book of Changes. Understand that today's topic, the numerology, is based on eating. We often talk about how can we be the best that we can be. So I will call it Be Your Super Me. This is the book that I have co-written with another person. So important thing is that everyone can do their best, so we can learn from Naza.
从来生死都看淡，壮和老天对着干，我命由我不由天，小爷成魔不成仙。
So what Naza is saying that your life is up to you and you have to chart your own life. So how do we chart our own life? One of the things is through the mobile numerology. We know the numbers are very powerful. This is the company's website. You can also see a lot of information there as well. Teacher Lee or Master Lee is the one that started this in 2018. She's also the parts master, meaning that she can read your parts and able to design numbers for you to use, so that when you use the number that she designed for you, you're able to get the results that you want. So Teacher Lee and the company have some accolades like Excellence Brand Award, and she also has been featured, got this award, the expert in Zhou Yi, featured in the book 100 Outstanding Chinese. It featured in the stamp as well, issued by the government of China. And also in the View 3 times by China Central Television, whereby she talked about numerology, eating, and also feng shui. So today we look at how your mobile number can tell 6 areas of your life, not just who you are as a person, but also your health, your wealth, your marriage, your career, and lastly, your benefactors. The people that can help you in your life are called your benefactors. So we often talk about making the right choices when it comes to your mobile number. How do you end up with this number? Do you choose it based on some reasoning, or do you choose it based on convenience? Whatever case is, as long as you use the mobile number, you'll be affected by the energies of the number. We can read your past, present, future with just your mobile number. The past is since when you started to use this number. The future is we assume you're going to use the same number, so the energies of the number will multiply into the future. This subject is based on I Ching and also the law of large numbers. In fact, I Ching already has law of large numbers. It's 80-20 rule because there is no 100%. So no 100% accuracy because the world does not have 100%. So we are living in the big data era. There are lots of numbers that we carry. For example, our certificate numbers. All these numbers, of course, you cannot change. We also have the house number. Address cannot be changed unless you move house. And we also have the car number that can be easily changed without changing your car. However, the number that the easiest to change is actually your mobile number. This is also the number that everybody has, and it's the number that is the lowest cost and easiest to change. So the mobile number affects us the most because we simply cannot live without the mobile phone. We use the mobile phone for a wide range of users for long periods of time, whether it's for work, for entertainment, or even resting, eating, and banking. People are using their mobile phone. In fact, we use the mobile phone so much until what's the first thing we see in the morning when we wake up?
Mobile phone.
Correct. What's the last thing we see at night before we sleep?
Also mobile phone.
So when you use your mobile phone so much, and your mobile number is the truly unique number, because if I were to dial one number, only one phone can ring, right? Your name may not be unique, your looks are not unique, and you can use this unique mobile number 24/7. So wouldn't the energies of this number become a part of you? It is just like some people who have been wearing uniform for the last 40 years, right? They work in the uniform groups. So the uniform becomes a part of them. But mobile number, mobile phone, we cannot carry the mobile phone inside our body, right? But we can carry the mobile phone energy, the mobile number inside our body. In fact, when you use the mobile number, you are able to get some results, good or bad. That's why some people, they cannot understand why they work hard and not getting richer. One reason is their current mobile number does not have numbers that help them to attract, retain, and grow money. That's why they will find it hard to earn and keep money. So very much like they earn money on the left side and the money goes away very fast. In fact, we call this wealth leakages. Everything has energy, so your mobile number is a form of energy, and it carries certain messages that you may not be able to see it, but you can feel the energy of that number. In fact, we have already verified or tested more than 70,000 mobile numbers over more than 10 years and revealed to us a scary conclusion. Your mobile number has a direct impact on your life, whether you know or do not know. And the most beautiful part is that this is something that you can verify. It is not based on blind faith or some kind of religion, and it is simply verification, right? So now we look at some experiments to see how the number affects the experiments, right? First is these two oranges. Based on your first look, 413 and 218, which orange do you prefer? Do you prefer 413 or 218? Let me ask Rose Leong, right? Rose Leong, which orange you prefer, 413 or 218? Rose, never unmute. How about Sherry? Yeah? Sherry, which orange do you prefer, 413 or 218? I'm asking to see whether people are in the Zoom and whether they are able to respond. How about Christine? Christine, are you in the Zoom? Which orange do you prefer, 413 or 218? I mean, you don't have to open your video if you don't want to. I'm asking a question, you can just unmute to speak. No need to open video if you find that it is troublesome. Obviously, you are not unmuting, that's why I cannot hear you. Never mind, let's go on. After 9 days, you realize that the
already unmute.
the 218 orange is black, is rotten after 9 days. So now you start to wonder, is 218 a positive or negative number, right? Well, you can always do such experiments on your own. You can do the apple, you can do the pear, you can do the durian, papaya. And when you do the pear experiment, you may find that they look the same. But once you cut open the pear, you'll find that the inner core of 218 is rotten. Inner core of 218 is rotten. So this is another experiment that involves rice. The rice from the rice cooker is the same, right? You put your two bowls and you write different numbers. The one on the right is a newly designed number by Teacher Lee, and the one on the left is a late mother's number. After 15 days, this rice on the right still look the same, whereas the one on the left gets black. So it's get rotten. So you notice there's also 10 inside this mobile number. Some people like 0 because they say 0 stands for perfection. But whether 0 is good or no good, actually you can also test it. So we tested with 2 zeros, the rice is a bit black. With 4 zeros, the rice is totally black. The rice is totally black. So now you tell me, is 0 good or no good? If you write 1134 on the orange, you find that this orange is more preserving its freshness. So Teacher Lee picked 3 apples a bit damaged. She wrote her own mobile numbers there. And the top right, she just write 812. And after 15 days, these 3 apples still look about the same. Whereas the top right, 812, apple gets black, crumpled, and soft. So imagine you will use a mobile number with 812 or 218. What will happen to you when you get black, crumpled, and soft? This pomelo has a nice number written. There's a growth of it sprouts, So imagine you use a nice mobile number. You still have growth within you. Maybe you grow taller, bigger, or maybe you grow richer or grow wiser, right? What will happen to you? That's why people say numbers have energy. So the question is, how's your own mobile number? Is it giving you the positive or negative energy? Now I'm going to share with everyone how to read your number. So you take out a piece of paper and write your number on the paper. First step is to skip the 0 and 5, cancel them. That means we are not going to read them, not because they have no meanings, but because 0 and 5, the meanings are rather complex. And we would rather cover this in our advanced class. So we don't want to make things difficult for people. So we just ignore this for the time being. But later on in the analysis segment, I would actually analyze the 5 and 0 inside your mobile number. After that, the next step is to pair up the numbers with overlapping. So pair them up. The first pair is 8, 7. After that, you overlap the 7, becomes 7, 3, right? After that, you overlap the 3, become 3, 6. After that, 6, 2, and the last pair, 2, 1. So if you find this too difficult, you can don't bother. Why am I showing this? I want to show you that this is something scientific and based on certain methodology. So when you group the numbers, there are total 8 groups of numbers. 8 times 8 equals to 64. So a total 64 different numbers. Today, we look at just 3 groups will be enough. The first group are these numbers. They must be together. The numbers are 1, 2, 9, 6, 4, 8, 7, 3. And the reverse, 2, 1, 6, 9, 8, 4, and 3, 7. And all the repetitions, 1, 2, 2, 1, 0, 5, they are all 1, 2, right? So in other words, do you have 1, 2, 9, 6, 4, 8, 3, 7, your mobile phone, right? If you have, then you have this thing called tick life numbers. Okay, sorry, I need to answer a message. Somebody is texting me. So these are called tick life numbers. Do you have them? Let me look at, do you have such tick life numbers? Let me look at our students here. Christine don't have. How about Jonathan? Christine has 7-3, yeah? Christine, sorry, yeah? It's not the same as Christine. Jonathan has, do not have. Jonathan does not have tick life numbers. And the other people, I don't know, because there is one person that has no name, and then it's just a number. She actually put our password, so I do not know who is this person. Anyway, does not matter. I will just ignore as though this person does not exist in the world, right? So how about Rosa? Rosa also don't have, and looks like only Christine has 7-3, yeah. The other people don't have. So when you have tick line numbers, you are very trustworthy. You trust your friends, and you are actually considered as a good friend to your friends. You help your friends a lot, but your friends may take advantage of you, and that's why you will get cheated. And in terms of money, you earn good money, but your money easily gets stuck, and you end up with in debt in a worse situation. Marriage-wise, not very conducive, and prolonged use will lead to health issues, including liver, kidney, diabetes, and also those prone to accidents. No benefactors to help you. So we have some case studies here. This person, nothing but all the tick life numbers. So it's too many tick life. That's why he quickly changed the number, right? He quickly changed his mobile number because too many tick life numbers already. And there are some people, case studies here, they have a tick life, so they got lung cancer, different types of cancer. So when you have tick line numbers and there's a zero inside, you may end up with illnesses. Of course, some people will say, isn't this superstition? Understand that what we are doing is called a risk analysis, a risk management. Because it's up to you to interpret this. You can say this is good because this allows you to take some action, right? Anyway, these are all based on real life case studies. And if it's a vegan number, it's more prone to accidents. So you have a vegan number, you let me know. And also extends to aeroplanes as well, like MH370. Zero means lost and disappeared. That's why this plane lost and disappeared cannot be found. And it belongs to Boeing 737. 737 is double tick life, 73 and 37. This is the model with the most air disasters, according to statistics. When it's a date can mirror some incidents like this 21st of May, double tick life date. On this day, SQ32121 is also tick life. On this day, SQ321 hit with an air turbulence and resulted in 1 death and 40 injuries, a very serious accident. You may say air turbulence is very common, but resulting in death is not common. So on this day, so many tick life, that's why he created some kind of accidents. Myanmar military coup, 1st of February, also a tick life date. And Singapore in the past has some disasters. The serious ones all happened at tick life. And you can see the serious ones are like the 21st of October. So the next tick life date will be in the month of July, 3rd of July, followed by 12 and 21. Today is the tick life. Today is 21st of June. Today is already a tick life. After today, no more. After that will be 3rd of July and 12th and 21st of July. Next, we look at the next set of numbers. These are the smart people's number. 1897, 63, and 42. And the reverse, and all the repetitions. As a whole, we call them 5 goals or 五鬼 numbers. Do you have such numbers? Let me see. Ross has 8-1 at the end, 5 goals. And Crystalline do not have. And let me see, Jonathan do not have. So looks like Ross has the strongest 5 goals because that's the ending 8-1. So Ross is a very smart person. Am I right to say that, Ross Leong? So very intelligent, lots of ideas, good in planning. Money-wise comes in very fast, but the money also goes away faster. So very hard to hold on to money. And not very conducive to marriage. Prolonged use will also lead to health issues, including high blood pressure, heart issues, liver, and also prone to sudden and hidden illnesses. So, Ross, I got to take note because looks like your number, your mobile number ends with 81, which is no good. No benefactors to help you because this number is very intelligent. No benefactors able to help. So, in terms of health, these are the examples, case studies of people with the health issues. And you can see having the 5 ghost numbers with 0 is really no joke. Huh? These are all real life cases. This person ending number with 977 already passed away with cancer, but the daughter continued to use the number. The daughter also ended in ICU for unknown illness. So when you have a bad number, do you want to keep on using or take some precaution? When you have both 5 ghosts and take life, you'll be worse. A double whammy. This is very bad for health and also bad for the marriage. 5 ghost numbers, people are also more prone to all those different types of cancer. This is something that we need to take note, right? Because Singapore #1 killer is cancer, in case you wonder, right? And those nitrate girls in the nitrate, they tend to have more of the 5 ghost numbers as well, right? 5 ghost numbers is also very bad as dates. For example, the 24th of Feb, that is the start of the war in Ukraine, and it continues until today. 22nd of April, also a double 5 ghost date, and on this day, this submarine from Indonesia with the name 402, that's also a 5 ghost with 0. On this day, this submarine hit with an air, it sank, collapsed, and resulted in 53 deaths. Dr. Mahathir also resigned on this day and ended his own political career 5 years ago. 5 ghost numbers can be very bad as a car number. Usually the serious accidents are the ones involving 5 ghost numbers. Again, this is something that you can check for yourself. But as we said before, it's based on 80-20 rule, no 100%. If you worry that your car plate number, IC number, or the unit number no good, literally can do a negation service for you for a small fee of 168. She can design a 4-digit for you. You can go and tender for this number at LTA if it's a car plate number. If it's an IC number, you can just print it and paste it on your IC. Yeah? That will negate the negative effect of the 5 ghost numbers. Next, we look at the leaders' numbers. These are 1, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, and 2, 6. And the reverse, these are called Yinyang or life leading numbers. So one look, which one of our students have the life leading numbers? If I look at Ross, don't have. Crystalline has 9-1 at the start. So Crystalline is the leader. Jonathan has 3-4 at the end. So it looks like Crystalline is the strongest because 9-1, but Jonathan also quite strong, 3-4 at the end. When you have the life leading numbers, you are a very strong person. You have your own opinion and you are actually look strong outside. Maybe inside is weak. And as a whole, you are kind-hearted, but people may not know. And in terms of wealth, you earn good money. It's all hard-earned money. And career-wise, you're usually the leader, the professional, the specialist, supervisor. Highly stressed and very busy, no time to play. Marriage-wise, very focused, correct? Jonathan, very focused, right? Don't have boyfriends, girlfriends outside, huh? No girlfriend, no boyfriend outside for Jonathan. Health-wise, prolonged use will lead to stress and body pains and some kind of insomnia, and also hard to conceive. No benefactors to help you. When you are a lady, you got the 9-1 or 7-8, you'll be worse. But today we look like nobody have. And you just take note of this. Some elderly women having this number, let them know it's very bad for their health. Because we have many case studies here whereby people having these numbers, they already got the cancer or the failures in their marriage and relationships. Next, we look at what are those auspicious numbers. But before that, we shall do the analysis because some people come into the Zoom just for this, right? We don't want to hold them back. I will analyze your number in full. And first person is Jonathan. So Jonathan's number 92X8 3834. This is Jonathan's number. So from here, you can see Jonathan is actually a leader and also a very sensitive person, right? Am I right to say that, Jonathan? Because he has 838, and he also has 2x8383, yeah? So this is 8383, yeah? So from here, you can see Jonathan is actually working in a large company. Am I right to say that? And he's more or less a professional, a specialist, and a person that is actually attract women easily, right? Am I right to say that, Jonathan? And he actually cares, he has an eye for beauty and also details, right? So can be rather stressed and not happy most of the time. Am I right? Jonathan, most of the time not happy, yeah? Because he has many Liu Shan numbers. I can see from here, 92, and then after that he has 83, after that 38, and 83. So many Liu Shan numbers. So having so many such Liu Shan numbers will result in some mental issues. So easily depressed also. So health-wise, is more towards the blood circulation not so good. And also the body pains, insomnia, and some digestion issue, so skin issue. So this number benefactors very, very few. So as a whole, this is a number that does not give you the wealth. High spending. So money is not really there. And looks like it's more like, what they call it? A lot of expenses spending. So any questions from Jonathan about the analysis of your number? Is there something you want to ask or clarify? Don't have, Okay, everything okay, If you have a carpet number, let me know, Okay, so if with that, I move on to the next person, Anyway, you have a question, you can just ask, Either you unmute to talk. I mean, the fastest is unmute to talk, or you type in the Zoom chat room, but that's actually very slow, Okay, next is Sherry, Sherry, are you in the Zoom, Looks like Sherry only came in very recent, right? Just now not in. I need to... Is Sherry in the Zoom? Never mind, I go to the next person. I cannot analyze if you're not in the Zoom, because it's bad to talk about your situation when you're not around. Anyway, if you're not in the Zoom, it's okay. I have to analyze later. If not, then no analysis lah. Anyway, because you're not in the Zoom, right? Okay, next I will analyze is Crystalline. Crystalline, so Crystalline, you can see is a very strong woman, right? Is a leader at home and at work. Am I right to say that, Crystalline? At home, you are the leader. Outside, you are also the leader. And looks like Crystalline is her boss. You run your own business, right? Want to make a lot of money, but difficult. And a lot of stress. Highly stressed. And also high spending. And also got some heart brain issues. Some got headaches. So you can see Christine number is very strong number. So such a strong number, you need a very strong 八字 to match it. Otherwise, you'll be rather difficult. Huh? And Christine number easily have two marriages. Am I right to say that? Is this your second marriage right now? I cannot hear anything from Christine. Huh? I know you've been talking, but because you never unmute, no one can hear anything in Zoom from you. Huh?
Hello?
Yeah, yes, yes.
Can you hear?
Yes.
No. I only married once only.
Okay, this because you have the three X113, so there's a higher chance lah. Of course,
Yeah.
this one can also mean your money is actually can see but cannot touch.
Yeah, correct. I started to say I've been cheated by people.
The reason you got cheated because you have 9173, yeah?
Yes.
9173 is basically a strong person, strong belief,
Mm.
and only listen to those who are higher level lah. So we know scammers only target those smart high level. If you're stupid, low income, no education, no one will scam you. So far, if you look at those who got scammed are all high education, high level bankers even. A person who earns a few million a year got scammed 1 million. I mean, these are all in the news. I don't say this for fun. So this number basically high blood pressure also. And then
Mm.
also not relaxed. And then seems to be rather busy, mostly.
Mm.
Busy over this, over that. And so as a whole, not a very good number lah, because it looks like in terms of wealth, it's actually a lot of disappointment.
Yes, correct. But this number have been with me for very, very long time.
So the longer it is, the effect will be even stronger. I mean, just like if you have been staying in the house for 30 years in Potong Pasir, right? You're affected by the opposition in Potong Pasir, right?
Mm.
Only the last 10 years, how many years? Since 2015, is it? Then, 2011, more than 10 years, then no more opposition. So the longer the effect, the bigger it is. Of course, I'm talking about Houkan. Houkan since 1991, 35 years under opposition.
Mm.
Longer than Potong Pasir, 27 years. So the longer you use the number, the more effect it is. And then if you want to change a number, the transition period may not be easy, meaning that when you change a number, your energies change, your life situation will change, but then you may not able to take it. Human beings have this thing called use habits and get used to something. So when something change, whether it's good or bad, they also cannot get used. So as a whole, this number, I would say not good because as a whole, a woman not supposed to use 91, and you have 91. So it's actually bad for health and the marriage. Because of the 91. 91 is not good for a woman. Maybe now you're still young, but when you get older, you will appreciate numbers not to have this 91. Any questions, anything from Christine you want to ask?
Okay, you say 91. Actually, I'm old already. I'm
But
almost
you affect
70
your
years
health.
old.
You affect your health.
It affect my health.
Yeah, 91 is bad for a woman's health. And the
Mm-hmm.
older you are, of course, the higher chance of having health problems, right?
But okay, let me ask you, if there's another number start with 90, what do you think? I don't know. Actually, I
Oh,
got
zero is
another
bad.
number, 90.
Zero is bad.
Oh, zero is bad.
90 what?
Oh, I got one number is 9079. One also got yeah, 91. Then 1413.
This number is bad. The front 9079, you likely will get cancer and operations.
Oh, so it means 9079 also no good.
It's very bad.
Oh, very bad. Oh, so
So what's your
actually,
what's your suggestion?
suggestion is because both numbers no good. I mean, if you really want your remaining 10, 20 years to be easier life, then it's better to get a good number lah. So you have to get teacher Lee, and then of course there's a professional fee to be paid. So if you are not sure, you can fix a meeting to see her, so you can clarify and find out things first lah, before you commit.
Wait, you mean Jane, is it? To look for
Yeah,
Jane
you
or what?
arrange with Jean, Jene, Jean.
Uh-huh.
Pronounced as Jane, not Jane. Huh?
Oh,
Jane is Jane. Yeah? So you can arrange with her to see teacher Lee, and then to find out more, and then yeah. So how would a number helps you lah? Because you've been using the number for so long, so it's
Yes.
quite difficult to old habits die hard. Huh? And then because you have the 9-1, it shows that you are a person that not easily convinced. Huh? You are will take a long time to be convinced. So a normal person thought you would not believe or listen at all. Huh? You only look at those high authority. The guy got PhD, you will believe, right? So that's why these are called scammers targets. Huh? Scammers, they always high quality. I mean, PhD being a scammer, very common. Masters also. Huh? They got degree holders. Scammers are all very highly educated. They cheat all the high education. Huh? So that's why I say if you're highly educated, you're very intelligent, then you're likely being scammed. Then if you're stupid, you won't get scammed. Two reasons. First reason, stupid, you got no money, no one will scam you. Second reason, stupid cannot understand anything. So difficult to be scammed. In order to be scammed, you must understand something. Okay, so I think that's all for the analysis. I would think both numbers are bad. I mean, if you seriously want to have a good life, then it's better to get a good number once and for all.
Okay.
Then, thanks.
Then one more thing. Then you say that you have a number. You have a number or what?
Oh no, teacher Lee will based on your 八字 design a number for you, and she will look for the availability in the various telcos. She will do a search, and that will be quite time consuming. And once you found it, she will book the number for you at the telco. Booking only, Booking is only 3 days, and then you have to activate that number, This is how things work in Singapore.
Yeah, then booking also need to pay money, right?
No need. Book a mobile number, no need to pay money. Anybody can book a number.
But
now it's online. Okay, these are all procedures. You don't need to bother.
But my line is Singtel line.
It does not matter. We are changing number, not changing your line. Please understand that. Okay, today is 2025. You know, right? Singapore has this thing called number portability as from the government IMDA. And this has been going on since 2010, not 2020. Since 2010, there's a number porting. So it does not matter what is your telco, whether you sign 100-year contract or not. You can change number anytime. 1 minute can change your mobile number already. If you don't know there's such a thing, does not matter. But it has been around for 15 years. Let me tell you that. And you can verify this information with the government.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
These are all very easy to solve problem. The difficult is, do you want to change a number, which I think is difficult because you hardly will believe in other people because your number shows that you're a person that you will take a long time to believe. Does not matter. This is your life. We are doing what we can do to help you. So the next one is Ross. Ross Leong. Right? Ross, are you in the Zoom? Is Ross in the Zoom? Let me see. Ross Leong, I don't know. If don't have, then I will analyze.
No, I'm in the Zoom.
Okay. This number is very bad.
Yeah.
And then it ends with the 5 goals, 8-1. So what does it mean? That means actually you're busy for nothing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So things will be gone in your life. What is gone? Marriage, money, health, and even career. So the concern is actually the 9002. This one may lead to mental issues. Easily get depressed, and also got the marital issues.
Okay.
So you are considered quite a nice person. You got patience. But then because your mind is very active
Right.
and it like to change and explore new things.
Oh, that's true.
So people like you will like AI a lot and
Mm,
creative things. In fact, you are the AI. And then also got a lot of plans. And you sleep late.
oh, yes, that's true.
And this number is a bit of uh, so be careful the health issue lah. So this one may have some blood pressure issue
Mm-hmm.
and also the heart issues
Mm-hmm.
and those some kind of some sudden illness.
Sudden illness.
So the other thing about this is that you are actually quite emotional. So you easily will shed tears. Even listening to a song, you will cry, right?
Mm, I cannot really totally agree with you on that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, on the emotional side. Yeah,
Emotional side.
yeah,
Okay, no problem.
yeah.
9002 actually shows that you got a lot of uh so-called negative feelings.
Mm,
A feeling is what you feel inside. When it's expressed outside, it's called emotion.
mm,
But
mm.
understand feeling is more basic than emotion.
Okay.
A person can be crying inside, but you don't see any tears. What
Mm-hmm.
you hear, those crying loud sound and tears, those are all not sad. Please understand that babies cry the most,
Mm,
the loudest, but they're not sad. They are crying for milk.
okay.
Those who really cry, you cannot hear anything.
That's
That's
true.
why the songs that Hokkiens will know this because in Hokkien songs there are no 眼泪, only got baksai only. Only got 慕斯 because when you really cry, no tears will come out. If your tears come out, that is actually a fake one.
Okay.
At the funeral wake, those actors they like to cry a lot. That kind of things.
But that's
Okay.
why I say I'm
So,
not very emotional. I don't express it very well.
well, that's even worse.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
you are more like an introvert, and then
Mm,
you keep it yourself.
mm,
That's even worse, right? So this word called love, I think you very long never feel it.
mm.
So do you give love or not? That's my question.
Oh, yeah. I'm not, like I say, I'm not very expressive kind of person.
And don't have to express love. Love is not about expression. Love is loving yourself first. When you love yourself, you don't express out. You don't tell the whole world I love myself. Then you go and don't go and eat anything. That's called love. That's called indulgence. Self-love is something that you need to feel it. But
Mm.
I think your number shows that you don't have self-love because of the 20 there.
Okay.
So when you don't have self-love, you cannot love others.
Mm.
So basically, you find it difficult to love other people and very hard to do. So this could be from your past experience.
Mm.
But whatever the case is, this number is what I can see from the energies because 9022 is rather long. It's there are 5 digits here and
Mm.
ending 81. So as a whole, this is not a happy thing now.
Okay.
So not so good this number.
So
And
you're
then
saying that the front is 90022 is very bad numbers,
yeah, very bad for emotions, for
but
the mental.
181 is okay.
81 is even worse, right?
Oh, is
Only
is
written here, and with 81 busy for nothing, right?
okay, okay. I
Okay.
got. Yep.
Health issues, this one, just now I mentioned about those blood pressure, those things. So, uh, uh, also accident prone,
Mm.
because of the 81 ending.
Okay.
So, the career-wise, also, you like to change job,
No lah, I don't like to change job.
You like to change job, but you like to change things,
I like to do new things, but I don't like to change job.
It's the same. It's better that you change job. So you're at the same company, the same job, and you like to do this, do that. But this is not your company.
Yep. Yep.
You have to follow what the company system is.
Mm.
So if you do things your own way, people don't like it. So that's
Mm.
why you don't get promoted. This number show the career is so only.
Yep.
I can talk to you 5 hours about your mobile number. I can tell minute details about your towel at home and what's the color of your sofa just based on a mobile number. But today we don't focus on these small things. But then understand that the number is giving you the energy, and the energy determines everything in your life. This is the basic thing to understand. So if you change the energy, of course, your life changes.
Do you think there's still, I mean, just like any other people, I've used the number for such a long time. Do you think that just changing the number itself, is going to help me improve?
The number is not everything. Nothing is everything.
Mm.
So your life, most important is yourself. You have
Sure.
to change yourself, change your speech, thoughts, and action, and your whole life will change. So numbers is like clothing. They help you, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You can wear the nicest clothing, but you come out all the dirty words in your mouth, people also don't look nice, right? So you cannot say change nice clothing, everybody will like me, no such thing lah. So change a nice number, everybody like me, no such thing lah. Holistic lah, but the number is a tool, understand? Like you got a good mobile phone, it's easier, right? You got a bad mobile phone, can't even store, can't even take photo, right?
No, I get you. I get what you mean.
There is no magic in the world. If change mobile phone, the whole life change, then this world got no poor people. And also the fee is only 1,000 plus. For 1,000 plus to change your whole life, you are paying 100 million, 10 million, whole life change, yeah lah, baby lah, huh? So understand things in proper perspective. So this is a tool, something to help us, but it help us like accelerate lah. It's like catalyst lah. Like a person poor in study, I get a tutor, right? To help the person. But the person must also study, otherwise the tutor so no use lah. So I give you a nice number, you must use a nice number. The problem with people is that they don't know how to use a nice number. They resist,
No,
so the issue is actually the person, not all these things.
so because we've been using the number for a long time, then it's like it's it's not so easy to accustom to change, right? I mean, as with
It is
everybody.
not you change, it's other people change, please understand. You just go and change the number at 5 organizations. And with WhatsApp, your number will be changed automatically. You don't open a new WhatsApp account. You change the number inside your WhatsApp account.
Okay.
So in all the group chats, they will see a notice. In the end, there's nothing for you to change. It's other people must change. So right now, because your number shows 902, you're very considerate. You're worried for nothing. Your worries are all nothing.
Okay.
You're worried for something, you shouldn't be worried. You should worry for yourself first. You should think for yourself, love yourself, like yourself.
All right.
Okay, can
Yep.
Okay, there's let me see who else. Just now, let me see. Just now, there's one. Let me see. Jonathan finish. Looks like finish everyone already. Okay, the Sherry, no, not there. Okay, so understand that this number is based on past, present, future. So there could be some element about projection into the future. But however, of course, the world, everything changed. All things being equal, a good number will help you lah.
Okay.
All things being equal, a good number also must have a good application as well lah. So let's continue the slides. So just now we said that there are some so-called better numbers. We take clues from successful companies like Alibaba. The year establishment 1999 also means very stable, but then 999 also means too stable. They become stuck and been overtaken by other companies like ByteDance. And their website make a lot of money, and IPO also very successful. For the Wanda Group, the 2 zeros make them lose the money and becomes in debt. Again, this is something that we can check from information. If you want your product to sell well, then the numbers in the form of digits will be important. And sometimes the higher price items sell more because the lower price is a bad number. You can actually test pricing very accurate in the real world, test it. And if you want to have a lot of benefactors, then this is the number, 3933. Similar for Pony Boss, Pony Ma, that's Tencent Boss. Jack Ma, this number means a leader making very good money. So if you follow him, you can also make good money. Mao Zedong used this car plate number and he opened his mouth and talked to the leader from USA and established diplomatic links with USA. That's starting the recognition of Beijing as China and not Taipei as China in the United Nations. Deng Xiaoping used this number to show everyone is the leader, and for the current presidency, he has been the Secretary General for very long. 1945 also means a leader continuing for a long, long time. So the last digit 5 that extend the good things that he has. That's why his term is unlimited. Just based on the number, we can tell how long he will be in control. So in Singapore stock market, every share has a stock code. The stock code has the number. It also affects the performance of the shares. Anyway, for the Maple Tree Group, very big company, they also believe in a nice number when they take over their sister company at 1.1949. This was in the year 2021. This takeover was an overwhelming success. So you see the power of numbers. Numbers carry energy. Energy carry results. The results will make your life. This is unbreakable. That's always there. Whether you know, don't know, believe or not. So for people that choose to believe, that's why we're in this seminar. So we will want to get a good number. The best is this number is customized for you based on your situation. You look at your life, everything changed. Your name changed, your face changed, everything changed. But one thing will not change is your birth. At your birth, you have the date and time, and that is, we call it the 八字. So in this 八字, there are certain elements, good, not so good. Not so good will compensate by giving you numbers. Of course, we can draw numbers on your forehead everywhere you carry this number, or you carry a badge, but that's so impractical, right? And then we know that everybody use the mobile phone, and the mobile number is the one that we communicate with the outside world. Whether it's in social media, also the same thing. So we want to give you a mobile number that can compensate your 八字, because the mobile number is being used the most among all numbers. So many people have tried many ways to change their life. They change their look, change their feng shui, change so many things. But then they found that changing mobile number is the fastest and easiest way, because you are actually leveraging on the strengths of the universe. And with that, you are able to work smart and not work hard. So do you all want to work smart or work hard?
Work smart.
Work smart. So just bite the bullet, pay some money, and then change the number. And then, yeah, from there on, life will be different. In order for life to get better, you must change, right? If not, the old number, bad number remains, and one day it could be too serious. So our company has already changed for more than 5,000 people, mobile numbers since the year 2018, and they come from all walks of life. Some people will experience changes within one day or 1 week upon using the new number, but you can also experience change before you use the new number, before you even get your new number. The day you decide and you make a payment for the number change, you already see results. This is what evidenced by our customers. And our customers come from very, very far away. Could be as far away as Canada, Scotland. There's also this person from Luxembourg, Europe. And European, she also believes in numbers, and she changed for both herself and her daughter and gave us very good testimonials. Next is this Mr. Tan make very good money.
Hello, I'm Mr. Tan. Currently, I'm at Li Lao Shi's place. Recently, I changed number with Li Lao Shi, and today it has been 1 month. I have experienced a lot of changes in my life. Overall, I've been feeling more relaxed. In terms of my business, I've actually been more busy than ever. And lastly, property deal-wise, I've closed a 780k property deal. I highly recommend Li Lao Shi's services and recommend you guys to change your number today.
This is another Mr. Tan. He also make very good money, bought 23 properties. After that is
budding entrepreneur in the beauty and wellness industry. So yeah, previously I chanced upon Andy's Facebook post. I was a little bit skeptical, but out of curiosity, I just have him analyze my old mobile number. And to my surprise, it was pretty accurate, especially with the part about my previous platform. So I worked very hard, but the platform was not bringing me any career success, because I could not unleash my full potential of my leadership and my skills. And then hence it brought me no wealth, no career success, and then even my marriage was affected. So I decided to go down to listen to the talk done by two teachers, an NTU MBA holder and also a chartered accountant. Then I realized, numbers have energy also. And they actually are all based on scientific experiments and the law of large numbers and statistics. So, okay, I was pretty convinced. And so when teacher advised that I should change the mobile number, I did. And then I realized, okay, within a month, I changed my platform. My income rose by 3-folds. And then I even during the circuit breaker period, my income rose. And I also noticed my health started to get better. I fell sick less often. My complexion improved. My sensitive skin and nose got better. And also because I generally have more positive energy, this number is bringing me a big network of friends, very positive people in my new platform, and also a lot of very big and powerful benefactors. And of course, my marriage started to have more laughter, more happiness, and I realized my life is starting to be more abundant with joy and bliss. And now I can even bring this and spread it to my family and friends and society at large. And I can really empower more people to change their lives.
Yeah, empower more people to change their life. Like John, this Gordon, he was having depression. With a new number, he can pick himself up and close a 100,000 income deal. Next is William.
Great day, friends. William is the name, and cultivating of human potential is actually my game. Well, before changing my phone numbers and so on, which I didn't know that there's so much of negative energy in my old numbers, which causes a lot of unfortunate things as well, things like accident and so on and so forth. So after changing the new numbers and so on, things are getting so much better because I'm getting a lot of calls from overseas to do training for them, as well as a lot of calls for partnership to actually collaborate and work together. So basically, if you say that you don't believe it, then you better think about it twice, because it doesn't mean that it's not there, it doesn't happen. It may happen. So always prevent than to find cures at the end of it.
Prevention better than cure. So for this gentleman, so very fast the new number. So for myself, I changed my number back in 2019. My old number has a 0 inside there. And this person, just looking at the message, sales came in. For Francis Teo, he's able to make 10,000 a day with a new number. And this one has a lawsuit. He consulted Master Lee and able to change the number and even win the lawsuit plus the subsequent appeal. This one win 4D, and this is a Feng Shui Master, immediate money within 1 minute. This is the logic.
My name is Paxson. I get to know one of my friends who share with me regarding my handphone number. And I have changed to a new number 2 months already. Things is getting better for me. I'm getting bigger order, and after I get the order, I have the opportunity to keep the money. Thank you very much, Andy.
Okay. And this person improved the relationship with the wife, and this is a cancer patient. He says he got full recovery after more than 2 years of changing the number. And this guy got a windfall. So we got many testimonials. More than 5,000 people have already changed their mobile numbers with us. The reason is we read the 八字 very accurately, and we design the new numbers based on the 八字. We have a 八字 report that maps out your life. We help you to design the new bank account and give you the 6-digit bank password so you can log in the money. Help you find the right benefactors. For the mobile number, we don't just design. We actually look for the variability in the telcos. Understand that we do the whole 8-digit, not 4-digit. Some people only give you 4 digits and ask you to look for the front 4 digits on your own, which can be rather disastrous, right? With a new number, we help you find the right trade and career, the right food, and also color accessories. There's also a card reading service. If there's something that has been troubling you, you can consult Teacher Lee using the Chang Jie Lin Pai cards. She's able to give you the answers. So all we have these 13 services, not just mobile number change, 八字 report, and also many other services. This package of services give you the good health, good wealth, many benefactors, good marriage, relationship, successful career, and the life that is fulfilling. When there are so many benefits, what is the value?
Prices.
Many people will consider just improve on health alone is priceless. So they may wonder, just to change my life, do I have to pay tens and tens of $1,000? Don't even need 5,000. Don't even need 3,000. All you need is 2,688, and there is no GST applicable. So with that, you are able to get the 13 services included inside will be the 2 days basic class, which will be in July. So after the class, you're able to analyze number and able to profile anybody just based on that number. Of course, you can also go for the intermediate class next week. So today, if you come on board 2688, you can actually attend the intermediate class next Saturday, Sunday. And if you want to get some knowledge on the basic, then you can actually come and see Teacher Lee. Yeah? They will teach you some of the basic things first. But what all I want to say is that this package includes the 2 days classes, which already is more than $2,000, already more than $1,800. And after that, you change your number, you will share with your friends in WhatsApp. Some of your friends could also be interested, and you recommend them, refer them, and you're able to earn 25% referral reward. So in other words, when you refer 4 people, you get back all your money. Isn't that amazing? So 2688 actually is something that you come out, you get your whole life changed, and you also can earn money easily subsequently. So for some people, they may think 2006 is a lot. So there is a smaller package around 1,000. We call it 1168. 1168, you're able to get the new number and also the bank password. But you don't get the other services because we hold back. We want you to use the new number, get your life changed, earn the money first. And then when you refer people, you also can earn 10% referral reward. That's also not too bad, right? So in other words, either 1168 or 2688, you make your choice. Either way, your life would change. All we need is that you submit the information to us over WhatsApp, and then you can also come down to our shop. We are open until 7 p.m. today. This is the address at Fuloso Complex. If you want to use credit card, also possible. There could be a 3.5% processing fee for credit card. So the wait period is about 2 months because currently there is a long queue of people, and every day, very, very few numbers can be generated, only about 2 or 3. But if you want to be faster, then you need to jump queue by having the express service fee, which carries an additional fee of 268. So the choice is yours, either wait 2 months or express service. So you have seen with your own eyes how to have the wealth and success with the right numbers, and that is primarily through a good mobile number as a catalyst. The only question you have is, how much is your life worth? Is your life worth 1168 or 2688 or whatever figure? I'm sure you have the answer in your mind. Any questions from our participants today? Anyone got anything to ask or clarify? Not sure? So the job of me as the speaker trainer today is to make sure you get the right information so you can make a more informed decision whether to change your number or not. And at the end of the day, this is the life that you lead by yourself, right? We can do whatever we can to help you, but then in the end, you have to take the right action. If you want to see Teacher Lee, then you have to make arrangement with Jean. And Teacher Lee will be conducting the Mandarin seminar on every Tuesday and Friday night, 7 p.m. If you want to hear from her, yeah. If not, then our English seminar is on every Saturday. The time is 2 to 3 something. So before I end, I just ask one round. Ross, any question? How about Crystalline and Jonathan? If no questions, then I don't want to take up your time. I just want to leave everybody with these parting words. This is your life. Make the best out of it. And I look forward to seeing you again with your new number. With that, I thank you for your attention and wish everybody have a good weekend. So thank you. Bye-bye.